just love to suck that energy out of me. Like, what have I done to y'all? Or maybe I am the problem. I've been delusional this entire time. Ooh, okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Bash. Her name is... Come on, say your name. That's Shantelle. As you can see, she is non-existent. She's not here, and that's because she's currently at home finding a peace of mind. I'm gonna do a video alone to put something out for you guys, you know. And sorry if I am awkward. I don't know, putting myself out there by myself is kind of like new to me, so bear with me if I fidget or whatever. I'm gonna sit here and just like yap to y'all a bit. I'm putting out this video because it's already been 2 weeks, I think, or a week, I don't know. Well, that's my first video. It's been like, I want to say 2 weeks since we put out a video. And you know, in order to like build a fandom, you have to like constantly post. Like, you gotta get your name out there somehow, right? So you gotta keep up with a consistent thing. So while she's finding her peace of mind at home and everything, I'm gonna post something for us. I mean, I might FaceTime her later to see if she'd like to make a cameo, but for now it's just me, and I'm gonna yap to you guys. It's a very low-key video, sit-down video. I really was gonna try something new, but I need my computer for that something new, and I don't have my charger on me. I left it at work, so I can't go on my computer because it's dead. I mean, it's not dead, but if I ever try to watch them, if I tried to do what I need to do on the computer, it die. Oh, guys, tell me if I'm boring. I feel like I'm gonna be boring. Ooh, I gotta look at my boobs. I gotta check my boobs. Oh my god, okay. I wanted to keep this one for a video where we're sitting, me and Shantelle are both sitting down together, and because it's like something I wanted, like a topic discussion, and I want to hear her point of view, so I might bring it up again when we're in that video again. But for right now, it's like, I'm gonna say my opinion on it. I saw the Instagram reel, and it was basically talking about how, like, if you were in a show, who would the audience like to see you with or have you end up with? And you know, I like to sometimes think about my life being a show. Like, we're in the 21st season for me, 21st season. You know how like some shows like to have like certain tropes or certain like personalities or like stereotypes in their shows? Like, you would have like the cheerleader, blonde, and then you'll have like the famous football player, or you'll have like the goofy best friend, you know? I was thinking about what my stereotype, pause, not stereotype. I was like thinking about like what I would be classified in if I was in a TV show. Obviously, from my perspective, I would be the main character. But like, if I was a side character, like if me and Shantelle were sitting next to each other and we were both the main characters, what personalities would we have? Like, I personally think that mine would be like, can you guys hear that? My neighbors are insane. Like, I feel like my personality would be like, I don't want to say strict one, but like organized, you know, the pompous one. Not pompous, that sounds rude. Ooh, is that a slur? Like the one that's like very like neat and goes what directions and is organized and like things on a schedule. And I feel like Shantelle would be the one that's more like, whatever, yeah. But we're both besties, you know? We're like that uncanny trio. You wouldn't think would ever happen, right? Not trio, duo. What the frick is wrong with me? Oh my god. Oh, that was, ooh. I am so unorganized. So I guess I don't fit that character. No, maybe I'm cracking on myself. Oh my god. Another thing that's been happening to me. So like, you know, in our last video, not last video, like one of our previous videos, we were talking about how like I want to be on Love Island. Call me. I'm being serious. I was talking about how I want to be on Love Island so badly, because I still do. Ever since, not I shouldn't say ever since then, but like I have definitely now seen ads on my Instagram. The ads of like, sign up and casting call for Love Island today. I'm definitely gonna show you guys a picture of like what I mean when I see things on my Instagram. And I think that's a sign, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's a sign that I should be on Love Island. So again, ITV, call me, bling my line, because I definitely still want to be on that show. And I feel like I would definitely be a great personality. I mean, it might take me a couple episodes, like 1 or 2, to break out of my shell, but I guarantee that I would be the bomb.com on that show. That sounds so conceited, but I'm being serious, because I feel like a lot of these girls on the TV now are always trying to bite their tongue. They bite their tongue when they say things, but like, no, we should definitely say how we feel in the moment, especially when it comes to this girl. The hidden animosity. Not me, babe, not me. I would definitely be like, and she said that, and what? I'm scared. I wouldn't do that, but I feel like I would. I'd be definitely messy though, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a gossiper. I gossip a lot, and I don't even mean to sometimes. It just kind of happens because I love, like I'm intrigued about what a reaction would be. If me, Stacy, and Molly are in a group together, and Stacy says that her baby dad is sleeping with another coworker, Jennifer, I'm definitely gonna go tell Jennifer that she said that. Messy. I am messy, but I would do it just to see what Jennifer would say. And then whatever Jennifer would say, I would definitely go tell back and say, tell Stacy. But like it's like hypocritical of me, because that literally happened to me one time back in like middle school. The drama. I'm the drama. Literally, this girl, she was my best friend at the time, and I don't know why, but we were at odds. Like, we were just not clicking anymore. I don't know what it was. I think it was those new girls. But the bestie, she took something small that I said and then ran to the girl that I said it about and said, oh, she said this, and twisted my words. That's the crazy part. She twisted my words and then told the other girl that I was talking about, which I wasn't even really talking about. And then she took what she said and she came back and she told me like, oh yeah, if you're saying this, talk about her, all that, this and that, y'all can fight. I was like, I am not gonna fight this girl, because I didn't say anything. I genuinely did not say anything about that girl either. I just was like, yeah, we don't really go, we're not friends. You know, I wasn't really saying anything bad. But then I was like, I'm not gonna fight her. And she was like, and she went back and told the other girl that she ain't gonna fight you. And then the girl came up to me. She stepped up to me. She was like, you said this. And I was like, I definitely did not say that. I can't even remember what she twisted into me. Something about how I was talking about her when I wasn't. I was just saying that me and her were they friends. And what I think was why she didn't like me. What am I even talking about? And I said something the bestie told the girl I was talking about, which I wasn't even really talking about. And then the girl heard that, gave her reaction, and the bestie came back with her reaction, told me, and then I was like something about how I'm not gonna fight her. And then that girl came over eventually, and she's like, you said this, and I'm like, I did not say that. The bestie twisted my words because I did not say that. So you can take 2 steps back. I'm not a fighter. I never claimed to fight.
I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.
But I'm not gonna let somebody punk me, you know? So take 2 steps back, because I definitely did not say that. Anyways, I had a lot of crazy things happen to me in like middle school, high school. And like some of them were not even my fault. Like genuinely. Like these people really just put me in their fights for no reason. Like, what did I do to y'all? Why am I in y'all drama? I just don't get it. I didn't do nothing to y'all and y'all were hating on me for real. I don't want to like sound super conceited or like dramatic or like full of into myself, because I'm really not. I love myself, but like I don't at the same time, you know? So I'm not trying to be full of myself or anything when I say this, but them girls, they definitely were haters on me. Like they always found something to nitpick and then felt the need to like get mad because I responded. Like this one girl, I don't know how I got to a story time about friends, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. This one girl, I'm gonna be honest, this girl was trying so hard to get, okay, might as well. Story time. It's gonna be a story time about how these girls be hating. Oh, you're joking. Come on. Oh, yo. I swear every video there's a technical difficulty. And I feel like this is too low. Oh, we're just you guys a little bit. Oh my y'all. I don't know. Is that better? Story time. The time that I was called a thief. And I was literally accused. So like it was like in middle school, I want to say 8th grade. You know, at around that age, everybody want a phone now. You want to text your friends, you want to text your bae, all of that nonsense, you know. And like Snapchat was on the rise, so like it was a big deal. You want to text everyone in between because you can, because you're old enough and you're cognitive enough to have a cell phone and understand what it's for. You know, like at the age you're like, okay, I trust you. With your parents, I personally wasn't really given a phone where you can like play games and text your friends and all that around that time. Like I was still getting like in like the event, like the touch screen was super tiny. You know, like those whack little broken $20 Androids. Oh my god, I don't even know why I trusted this girl. What am I yapping about? So like I kind of wanted an iPhone so bad, or like just any more advanced phone. This like this dusty whack $20 Android ain't gonna do nothing for me. I want to be like everybody else. I admit it, I'm a follower. And like my parents wouldn't like, you don't need an iPhone. You don't need to fit in, girl. But I wanted one so bad. At the time, it was me and my bestie. And my train of thought is going. It was me, my best friend at the time. That's another story for another time because we ain't best friends no more. And then like this new girl, she wasn't really new, but she was new to the group. But it was obvious from the jump that this new girl wanted to take my best friend from me. Like it was just an obvious thing. Like you could see in her eyes, everything that she did, her actions, her words. She always tried to like push me away. Like she tried to push me out the group. But like, girl, my tummy's rumbling. I feel like I'm homesick. She would like say things and do things to try to make me feel bad. No, girl, you're the newbie. Scoot your boot. And I try to tell my best friend this is my best friend. This girl is trying to take you from me. You need to understand. You need to watch your back. I do not like her. I can smile on her face and be cordial, but I ain't gonna like her. And best friend was basically saying, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm like, okay. And I ain't delusional. So like eventually one day, this new girl, I won't say her family's more on the wealthier side. So like she always had like the new latest Apple products. Like she had the newest MacBook, the new iPad. What are the computers called? Whatever the computers are called. I don't even care enough to think about it. And she had the newest phone. Like she upgraded to the newest phone at the time, which I don't know what generation it would have been. But she still had her old little baby iPhone. And instead of like giving it to her parents to like trade it in or anything, she decided to give my best friend that phone. Cause my best friend had a Samsung Galaxy, like the top-notch Samsung Galaxy phone. But in time skip, fast forward, best friend gets her own iPhone. She gets her own newest iPhone generation, whatever it is at the time. And she gives it back to new girl. So we were sitting in study hall one day. It was all three of us. Actually, I think it was me and best friend study hall. And then the new girl came in to be annoying because she tried to steal my best friend from me. Anyways, she came in that day. We were all chit-chatting until best friend was like, considering I have my iPhone now, why don't you give me, Nevaeh, your old iPhone so then we can all play iMessage games together? Because that was a big deal at the time too. You know, playing pool, winning. And then it seemed like a new girl was reluctant at first, but she listens to anything best friend does because she's a lapdog. Thank you. So she was like, fine. So she gave me her old iPhone. So I was like, ooh, fun, thanks. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, girl. I can finally take snaps on Snapchat, you know, and not feel bad because it's bitchy and pixelated. Eventually, time skip, like a couple days later, this girl that's not really a friend, she's an acquaintance, right? She was like, would it be okay if I borrow new girl's iPhone for the weekend? Because I broke my phone. And let me tell you a key fact that I forgot to say. New girl said specifically that old phone, she didn't like need it anymore. She did not care if it was broken, if it got lost, if she just gave it away. She did not care. She was that kind of like spoiled, you know, like she just did not care about her belongings. So she was basically saying, I don't want that iPhone, it's trash to me. I was gonna throw it away anyways, kind of vibe, right? So when she basically gave it to me, she was like, you could just have it. It's basically yours. So when the old girl asked me, like, can I borrow the phone for just two days? And I'll give it back to you, no harm, no foul. I was like, yeah, girl, go ahead. 2 days to keep in touch with your family? Sure. I guess new girl found out, it was like a day in, new girl found out that I let old girl borrow my phone. Her phone. And I was like, yeah, she's supposed to give it back to me tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. Why? She was like, 'cause I need it back. I need it back right now. My mom says I need it back right now. I was like, okay, calm down. You can have it back. It's not that big of a deal. But then she started like accusing me. She was like, why would you give a girl the phone? Like, you know I don't like her. And da-da-da-da, this and that. I was like, I'm sorry. She said she needed it for 2 days. Plus I have enough my spare cracked up Android, $20 Android. When she gives it back to me tomorrow or whatever, I'll give it back to you. It's like, you better. She like really was going at me. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. I was really not, like, I was not fretting. I was like really like looking at her crazy because she was crazy. So like, I'm telling my mom, I'm like, mom, this girl is, we went to school. When she gave me the phone, I gave it back to her and she snatched it. She's like, no, don't ever give my phone away like that ever again. I was like, I thought you didn't care about the phone. And I'm telling best friends, I'm like, best friend, don't you think that you should get your friend? Don't you think you should get your friend? Because that's what she was. That was her friend. That was not mine. She was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She been acting really weird lately. And she basically said you could have the phone. I'm like, thank you, because that's what I'm saying. She said I could have the phone. So I don't know why she's fretting like she didn't say that. Because she's literally lying to people. She's telling her mom, she's telling her the entire student body, she's telling the teachers that I stole the phone from her. That she never gave it to me, that I stole it from her, and then I gave it away to the old girl. What are we on about? What are we doing? She's like, yeah, she's calling you a thief. And I was like, a thief? I never stole it. I went to tell my mom. I'm like, mom, this girl is calling me a thief over a phone that she said I could have. You know, it's like everyone thinks that I'm coming up to in school occasionally by people that know both of us, like, oh, you actually stole her phone? I'm like, no, I didn't steal her phone. And so my mom was like, let me call her mom. So I was like, to find out the story, I'm like, okay, you do that. So, and then also on the side, my best friend's telling me, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of believe you now when you said that she's trying to steal from me. She doesn't even really like you for real, which I did not care because I don't like her either. She's like, she doesn't like you, and apparently her mom doesn't like you. I was like, her mom? What did I do to her mom? I met her mom like twice. What could I have done to that lady? Ugh. So I don't even know if that's true or not. Best friend just telling me that information. She's just saying that her and her whole family don't like me, which is crazy. And then like my mom comes back to me. I talked to her mom being like, oh, I never said that. I actually adore Nevaeh. And I was like, okay. Eventually it got like so bad. Like her mom, new girl's mom, called the school. Like the school got involved. Like the guidance counselors like had to call me and new girl into the office to talk about what went down and if I really stole the phone and if I'm a thief or not, which I'm not. I'm talking to my guidance counselor and her guidance counselor, and they're like, okay, tell me what happened, and giving them the rundown. And I even mentioned the fact that like, oh yeah, she never really liked me in the first place. And I was like, yeah, even her mom doesn't like me when I've done nothing wrong. And my guidance counselor was like, well, did she say that to you, that she didn't like you? I was like, who, the mom? He was like, yeah. I was like, no, but I heard from best friend that she said that. They were like, well, we can't really take that information because she didn't say it to you directly. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, whatever. Her guidance counselor in particular sat both of us down. And I'm over here just like, oh my God, like I'm rolling back in my chair. Like I really did not want to be there because this is embarrassing. This is awkward. You got me in a situation that I don't want to be in. Like I'm so over it. I just did not want to be there. And like the counselor's trying to talk to us, but I'm just like, bro, she said this. She doesn't like me. I don't like her. Like, let's be done with it. I'm not a thief. I gave you the phone back. The phone's in perfect condition. I just couldn't be there. I couldn't be bothered. And the new girl wasn't saying anything. Like she seemed stuck. I I'm just looking at her like, yeah, because I'm not a thief. Don't lie on my name. She's like, basically sitting in the corner because she knows she's lying. She knows she's lying. That's the problem I have with her. She knew she was lying. That's why she didn't say anything that entire meeting. And then like the guy in counselor was like, well, you guys don't have to like each other, but could you be cordial and like keep distance? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't mean to be near her, okay? We don't have anything like to doing. I mean, I don't want to be near her. And then we shook hands. She was like, okay, now shake hands. And we had to shake hands. I really did not want to because her hands were clammy and sweaty and gross. Everything about her was clammy, sweaty, and gross. But I shook her hand and I was up and out of there. Because I couldn't be bothered. I feel like when I edit this back, that entire speech, that rant, all of that is going to be super choppy because my train of thought came and went. But yeah, like if you want to hear my other friend T, I definitely got you because I got some other stories. I also got a couple work stories too, I ain't gonna lie. When people interact with me, I don't know. I think it's the energy that I radiate or something like that, but like they feel like they feed off my energy. Like y'all do not bring me down. Do not be the one, do not ruin my day. No, do not ruin my good energy. I am happy today, do not ruin it. People just love to suck the energy out of me. Like what have I done to y'all? Or maybe I am the problem. I've been delusional this entire time. Comment down below if you would like to hear more of my weird social stories, I would say. There was one recently that happened to me that was crazy. I still don't get what the issue was. Like, yeah, I get my wrong, but can you fault yourself too? Like, come on now. We were both in the wrong. Let's be women about it. Thank you. But anyways, back to Love Island. Put me on that show. And everyone tell them to put me on that show. I may not have the body, I may not have the subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, the followers. But listen, I can put on a show. I can. This next thing really gets me because, like, what do you mean? I was on YouTube the other day watching YouTube videos and, you know, doing what anyone would do. What popped up, like an ad came up and the ad was basically a minute long. What do you mean I have to watch a minute-long ad? With no skips? No, but the thing that got me was that there was skips, but it was skipping to the next ad. And then after that, I had to skip the ad again. I do 3 skips on one single ad. I am not paying for YouTube Premium. It's not worth it. You're not getting my money, babe. You're not. No offense to anyone who does that, but like who bought YouTube Premium, but if I need YouTube Premium to like take away ads because I want to sit and watch more videos, I need to go outside. Take a break, go touch some grass. I'm gonna wait that bad boy out, I sure am. And if it gives me a skip ad, I'm gonna skip the ad. I'm gonna skip it as many times as I need to because you're not getting my money, babe. I'm so hungry. I have to find something to eat quick. I feel like I'm always saying I'm hungry on this channel, but like I generally just don't really eat anything all day. I like kind of forget to eat. It's giving anorexia. I stuck my head. Only thing that's saving you is a heart of a wonder. I don't know what I'm going with this. I don't ever know where I'm going with things. And that's why I need Shantelle here. Oh, you're too loud. What's up, girl? Say hi to the camera. Ooh. Ooh. Where? Girl, back up from the camera.
No. Nah. Hey, at least you got your video filmed. You don't have somebody to reel you back in, so.
I know. I was literally just saying how, like, this is why I need Shantelle with me so I can have someone to bounce off of because fitting here is, like, kind of awkward. Oh my god, how do people do this? You're my ending bit.
I don't got a wig on, don't mind me.
That's okay. You're so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Let's do our outro.
That's Nevaeh.
That's Shantelle.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Ooh.